Judea Studies teacher, and 12th grade dean. We were greeted by head of school, who you met earlier today, Rabbi David Block, who introduced Gil to the students. Gil spoke to the students about their school, known as the Gene and Jerry Friedman Shalhevet High School, for the visionary founders of that school. In that week's parashah, Gil taught, Moses told the children of Israel that mitzvot were very accessible. They were not inaccessible, but you had to make an effort to access them. That could be Moses Rabbeinu himself. Gil explained that 35 years ago, there was only one Jewish high school on the west side of Los Angeles. And the Friedmans said the idea of another Jewish high school was not inaccessible. And they made the effort, as they had the vision, to establish what is now one of the most outstanding high schools in the city, the Shalhevet High School. Gene and Jerry are here with us today, sitting over here. Can I ask you guys just to stand for a second as we thank you? School that you have created and the wonderful educators that come out of that school. Gil reminded us that we live in a time where 85% of all the Jews on the planet live either in Israel or here in the United States, and how important it is to continue the legacy of Jewish education so we can ensure a Jewish future. Gil explained there is nothing more important as he introduced me, commenting how the Milken Family Foundation has always made the effort to strengthen Jewish education and to truly make it more accessible. I explained to the students how lucky they were to have parents who gave them the gift of a Jewish education, a Jewish day school education, as a result of which they know who they are, they know where they come from, and they know why it's important, not only to them, but to the community and the world in which we live. The students were listening as Rabbi Schwarzberg, not knowing what was coming next, was listening also. Here is Rabbi Schwarzberg right after the announcement. Again, let's relive that special moment. And that individual for this year is none other than Rabbi Ari Schwarzberg. As you just saw, Rabbi Schwarzberg was very pleasantly surprised to be greeted by his children as he came forward. Before he spoke, I asked a prior Jewish Educator Award recipient at Shalhevet, Rabbi Abraham Lieberman, who is also here with us today, to share some of his thoughts about his college and hear what he had to say.
Rabbi Schwarzberg has infused all of us with something that many of us maybe don't always have, which is like a focus on learning that's really serious. We all try it, we all push it in different ways. But for some reason, he has succeeded like nobody else.
And of course, let's hear from Rabbi Schwarzberg himself. Here's his reaction.
I love this school to pieces. And since the moment I got here, I fell in love with Shalhevet High School. And every day that I walk in here, I love what I do. I love the students that are here. I love the community that's around the school, and I really enjoy what I'm doing. Not everyone always loves their boss, and bosses have to tell you what to do, and be able to work with Rabbi Block and Mr. Weslow, and now Ms. Popper, of course, but for a long time with Rabbi Block and Mr. Weslow, just being, running the ship. It's been an incredible, incredible place. My dad is a rabbi, and my mom's a lifelong educator, so I feel like it was in my blood. And already towards the end of high school, I had an idea, like, this is what I was meant to do in this world. I loved learning. I was interested in academia. I was very involved in Torah learning in particular for a long time. We just were going to give California and Los Angeles a shot for a year in Shalhevet. And we fell in love with the community around it, we fell in love with the school, and we haven't looked back.
So, thank you, Rabbi Schwarzberg, for giving Los Angeles a
certainly was a family affair as we celebrated, and we watched Rabbi Schwarzberg cut his celebratory cake and took in a well-deserved recognition with his very proud wife, Mrs. Schwarzberg. Our next stop was the Valley Beth Shalom,